Welcome to Success Talks with Rodney Saulsberry. I hope you will support my sponsors who bring you this podcast absolutely free and with limited interruptions. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen. I'll get started in just a second. Has anyone ever said to you that you have a nice voice and you should get into voiceovers? Well, this is your chance to find out how to do that online in Rodney Saulsberry's Voiceover online seminar for beginners only. You can find out what it takes to be a voiceover artist. And here's the beauty of this online seminar. You don't have to be there. When you register, you will automatically get a copy of the seminar. Go to my website at rodneysaulsberry.com and sign up today. Have you ever thought about what your niche is? What is your niche? The question could apply to any and all professions. But in this episode of Success Talks, we are talking about how to find your voiceover niche. Its pronunciation is somewhat debatable. Some people say niche, some say niche. In this episode, we're going to say niche. It's the search for what type of voiceovers you do best or what you do exclusively. Webster Dictionary says it's a comfortable or suitable position in your life or in your employment, okay? And here's an example. He is now a partner at a leading law firm and feels he has found his niche, his ideal position. And here's another one. He found his niche in life. If we apply those definitions to voiceover, what it means is you're doing voiceovers that are comfortable or suitable to you. We have been taught all of our lives in every profession to be versatile. The more you can do, the more opportunities you have for more work. I taught that to many of my students for years, and I will continue to teach it for more years to come with one new caveat. If you are only good at one or maybe two things, drop everything else and pursue solely that one thing that proves to be your suitable and comfortable niche. As simple as that sounds, it's not easy to achieve. There is a lot of trial and error involved. It could take 2 to 3 years or maybe 10 years or more. Along the way, you could experience both joy and pain, calm and strain, devastation and shame, and the possible burning out of that flame. Once you figure out your true voiceover niche, now you can form your brand and define your worth to the voiceover industry. I mean, after all, how can employers know who you are if you don't know who you are? How can someone truly define you or your vocal style if you can't define yourself? I am better to everyone, including myself, if I know thyself. When I get to know thyself, it is only then that I can get others to know me. And we'll be back after this message.
Hello everyone, this is Sean Daly for dailyvo.com. I want to tell you about one resource I highly recommend for vocal warm-ups because it takes out all of the guesswork and it was purpose-built with voiceover in mind. It's called Rodney Saulsberry's Tongue Twisters and Vocal Warm-Ups with Other Vocal Care Tips. How's that for a title? So in case you don't know, Rodney Saulsberry is a top-tier talent and coach, motivational speaker, and author of several books on voice acting, including You Can Bank on Your Voice and Step Up to the Mic. The book is available in print and on Kindle, and you can find it at Amazon or Rodney's personal website, rodneysaulsberry.com, in the store section. So there you have it, one of my favorite resources for warming up my mind and mouth before every voiceover session. I can't recommend this book enough, and I guarantee that if you get it, you will be amazed in the improvements you see in your delivery and overall vocal ability. Don't forget to warm up.
Let's talk about how to find your niche. First, you need to ask yourself the following questions. Which genre has proven more lucrative for me in the past 2 years? Which genre do I like the best? What demos do I currently have? Commercial, narration, animation? The next question. What type of voiceovers appeal to me on the television and the radio? Another question. If I could do one type of VO for the rest of my life, what kind would it be? The answer to these questions, especially the last one, will definitely help you find your voiceover niche. Once we arrive at our niche, we have to work on perfecting it. We have to become a pro, quote unquote, a professional above reproach. Never settle for less. You have to always go for more. You have finally found your go-to move, your niche. Marketing is another thing that's very important. When it comes to marketing, why not think about what you do that other people need? When you come up with a niche that works for you, and then it's something that is needed in the open market, you don't have to market as hard because you have come up with something that people need, okay? The voice that you do is a voice that's very popular within the voiceover industry. So let's say you have a number of voiceovers that you feel like you're good at, a number of genres. Go with the one that you're not only best at, but it's also the most popular within the industry. You are meeting the industry's needs. I don't want you to be someone who is profit-driven. You should be purpose-driven. And if you base everything you do on being purpose-driven, you'll be better off. Let me tell you what I mean by that. If you base everything you do on making a profit, you will always be chasing the dollar. On the other hand, if you concentrate on finding the niche that you are good at, plus it is in demand, you will always make money because your niche has a purpose in the business. You are meeting other people's needs. If you are purpose-driven, the profits will follow you. If you are profit-driven, you will always be hustling for the dollar. So, when it comes to marketing, it's very important, but you have to be sure that the niche that you decided to market, it is the best niche based on what is most needed in the voiceover business, in the voiceover industry. So listen to as much VO as you can, listen to different spots, different genres, and find out if that is the genre for you. Find your groove. And don't forget that there are genres that have to do with politics, political candidates, education, military, GPS, navigation, audiobooks, kids audiobooks, e-learning, TV promos, radio promos, theme parks, transportation, security systems, voicemail, telephony. There's just all types of things, supermarkets, sales, and special announcements at department stores. There are so many different niches that you can get involved with. You can make demos that specialize in these niches and market yourself in those areas.
You can listen to any of Rodney's podcasts at any time. Go to RodneySaulsberry.com.
I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and I urge you to listen to future podcasts where I will continue to try and make you better than before. My goal is to point you in a positive direction to success, right here on Success Talks with me, Rodney Saulsberry.